Good morning! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be making what I eat in a week video. It's gonna be the first time I'm filming the whole week. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to make it for the whole week. Otherwise it's gonna be like a couple of days. We're gonna start off with breakfast and I'm gonna be making banana oat pancakes because I have these bananas that are gone bad. So I'm gonna use them. I might add blueberries or chocolate chips. Let's see. Since I'm making a single serving recipe, I just use one banana. I mashed and very overripe banana in a bowl. I ran out of oat flour. I quickly blend some oats to make flour. Then I add one egg, a splash of coconut milk, cinnamon and vanilla, and mix everything together. After that I add the flour, a little baking powder and a bit more cinnamon. Most of the time I eyeball the measurements, so you can just adjust the texture to how you like it. I love cooking these in butter because it adds a lot more flavor to it. So I do that and cook them until both sides are golden. On top, I wanted to add blueberries, a little more butter and some honey. If I'm working out that day, I also add some protein powder. It really helps with my sweet cravings too. And then of course, like every morning, I make my coffee. On the days I don't have coffee, I get a headache. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for that, but let's just say I'm pretty much addicted at this point. But I still try not to go over 2 cups a day though. Today's choice of coffee was latte, not like other days. It looks so pretty. Yellow. I'm all yellow. I thought, why not to match everything with yellow? Let me know what's your favorite thing to watch while you're eating. In my opinion, it's different when you're having breakfast and when you're having dinner. Maybe you're watching my videos while you're eating. That's an option.
What you for, score what you for.
Mmm. Breakfast was perfect. I wish I did more of those. So now I'm gonna start editing until lunchtime. We're gonna meet at lunchtime. It's really good. I can taste the lemon zest, which made it like perfectly perfect. I love it. I think I left it in the oven longer time than it's supposed to, but it still tastes good. If you make it, make sure that it's a little bit liquidy in the end. You can eat it with roasted bread or potato. I think you should try this one. For dinner, I'm gonna be making minced beef tacos. I will cook the beef with pressure cooker. If you haven't used one, I would 100% recommend you to get one because it saves so much time and also it makes your beef and chicken and everything you can cook in very soft and very delicious. So let's start making dinner. It's gonna be minced beef tacos with salad and maybe I might do some potatoes in the oven. So I start by searing the meat in a pressure cooker until it gets browned on all sides. For a slightly sweet and rich flavor, I add tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, a bit of ketchup and some garlic. Then I pour in some water, close the lid and let it cook under high pressure. Depending on the cut of meat, it usually takes about 40 minutes to an hour on the highest setting. While that's cooking, I prepare a simple salad for the tacos. I finely chop tomatoes, red onion and parsley, and then squeeze some lemon on top. This usually depends what I have at home. I like to add lettuce if I have it. And then I squeeze some lemon on top, add some salt, and moving to the next. For the avocado, I mash it and season it with salt, black pepper, and lemon. Actually, lime works even better if you have it. And that's that easy. I am done with avocados. I'm putting it in a very cute plate. I also make some potatoes on the side. I slice them into wedges and toast them with lots of spices. I usually like to use paprika, chili flakes, onion and garlic powder, and then roast them in olive oil until they're crispy. Once the meat is done, I shred it. Depending on the type of meat, shredded texture turns out amazingly well sometimes, but sometimes not. Then I started toasting mini tortillas in a pan and I then fold them into taco shapes like this. To assemble shredded meat, the salad, mashed avocado and a little labneh on top. And that's our dinner. It was so delicious. Taste test! I'm gonna have the first bite. It's very good. And we have potatoes. Good morning. Today the weather is very gloomy, rainy and windy. So I'm about to make some breakfast. I will make some eggs, but I want something sweet and savory at the same time. So I will make like toasted bread with eggs and peanut butter to match the weather. And then I might read something or watch something. When it's rainy and gloomy, these are the perfect things to do. I still have this truffle butter that I got from Paris. A little bit of that. peanut butter and jam for the sweet part. Oh my god. Let's just assume that bad luck left us. I'm on this side because this one is broken. This one that says smile. But I will try to fix it. It is fixable. I chose this one. So for breakfast, friends.
Doctor, let me feel it myself.
Have you felt Rachel's cervix, Ross?
Oh, come on. Thank you.
I'll be back soon.
You know what? I'm not waiting. I'm gonna push this back.
All right, full name.
Clifford Burnett,
Date of birth?
November 16th.
So I'm making dinner for tonight, and I'm gonna be making a Korean dish which is called Tang. Sorry for my pronunciation. So I got this recipe like a very long time ago from one of my favorite YouTuber, Jenim. And I remember watching her when I was in bachelor, and I remember this recipe from there. I made this recipe a couple of times back then, and now I wanna make it because I got gochujang. And now my husband wants to try it, so we're gonna make that. It's a pretty simple and easy recipe. So in a large pot, I melt some butter and sauteed red onions until they turn soft and translucent. The original recipe uses whole thighs, but this version turns out just as delicious. As it cooks, I add garlic and the star of the recipe, gochujang. I add an equal amount of soy sauce, some red chili flakes, and about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Then I pour in around 2 cups of water and let everything cook for about 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I add the potatoes. The original recipe uses regular, but I'm adding sweet potatoes for a little sweetness, and then I let it cook for another 20 minutes. While that finishes, I quickly make some plain rice on the side. By the time it's done, the stew has reduced and thickened a bit. And actually, I prefer it this way with rice. To serve, I add rice to a bowl, chicken on top, and I add the carrot and cucumber salad I prepared earlier. If you haven't tried this dish before, I'm pretty sure you'll love it. Please make it and let me know because it was so yummy. Good morning! I woke up a couple of hours ago and I had only coffee. I wasn't really in a mood for breakfast, so now I'm ready. Let's start making this breakfast. Today the weather is completely opposite of yesterday and I'm really in shock because it's super sunny. It looks beautiful, but I'm pretty sure it's very cold. I usually have my coffee first thing in the morning and I sit down for like at least 1 hour, and then I start getting hungry and I start making breakfast. But for this video, because we're making what I eat in a week video, I'm trying to have this proper breakfast, lunch and dinner time. So let's start making breakfast. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee because it's already done.
And look, I just want you to know that with Rachel staying here, totally over, okay? And even if they weren't, when you accidentally walk in on
I loved it. I was actually planning to make oatmeal with banana, but then I realized we're out of bananas. And I wanted to use what we have at home. We had oranges and one carrot. So I wanted to use them, and this turned out pretty good. You can drizzle some maple syrup or honey. It's perfect. Because the weather is sunny, this breakfast is perfect. Now my door was knocked and I got this cute package from Aveda. I wanted to show it to you guys because it's a very thoughtful one. There's this hair mask. I love their products and they are 94% natural. And they sent this cat food. You can just put it in this box and leave it outside for the street cats. Thank you so much. Let's make lunch. I'm thinking, should the main ingredient be eggs or tuna? I think tuna will make more sense. So I'm gonna make a little tuna spread. I love this recipe so much. If you've never tried tuna with cream cheese, I would highly recommend because it tastes so good. Especially the red onions. They taste a lot better than white onions. So try to use red ones. Perfect. Let's make dinner. And let's keep it simple because I still haven't packed. I'm a last minute person. I hate this behavior of mine. That's why I want to make quick dinner. It's gonna be garlic shrimp and tomato sauce pasta. This might be my most favorite type of pasta, to be honest. Okay, my favorite type of pastas are a shrimp type of pasta, mushroom type of pasta, and other simple ones, you know, with parmesan. Let's quickly make it and eat it, and then I have to get ready. The best one. Is there a type of pasta that is made only in your country? For example, my mom sometimes makes sugary pasta, like those little pastas. I don't know what they're called, and she makes it with butter and sugar, and it tastes so good. Don't judge us, it's good. I think this is gonna be the last recipe of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what was your favorite recipe, or if you ever try one of them. And in the upcoming videos, I'll try to be more creative and I'll try to give you more recipes. But for now, I hope you like it. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!